Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's fire sign live readings. We are doing Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and we're looking for the week of May 30th through June 5th. So, welcome to the new setup. Guys, timestamps will still be in the description box. You'll just want to scroll down to the bottom. You can pick Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and it'll take you where you want to go. So, I do want to talk a little bit about the astrology. We do have Mercury retrograde ending this week, guys. I gave the wrong date a few weeks back. I'm pretty sure I said the 18th, and I know I did because I made a note. And it's actually the 2nd. So Mercury retrograde ends this week, guys. Thank goodness it's done. Mercury retrograde was super difficult for our channel for sure. We are still experiencing, like right before I started, the other camera is definitely freaking out. So if we do lose the second camera, guys, it's just my face. You'll still be able to see the cards, and it'll just get a little bit bigger. So yeah, Mercury retrograde, but it's almost over. On the good astrology this week is the new moon in Gemini is finally here. Thank goodness. This new moon is going to be on Monday, the 30th. It's very socially charged new moon, which means it's going to make you want to spend a lot of time with friends, family, outdoors, doing things, that type of stuff. It's very much a new moon that's bringing you a clean slate. All the previous moons have caused you to release and let go of stagnant energy that just wasn't serving your greater good. And now that that's finally finished, you get like a clean slate, a new start. It's like a brand new page to write whatever it is you want going forward. So that is really all the astrology I want to touch on this week. I really want us to focus on the new moon. Make sure you do your new moon rituals. Make sure that you make moon water. Miss L is always reminding us to do moon water. So yes, just make sure that you're focused on this new moon and new energy coming in. All right, guys. So I see everybody coming in. Junior says Facebook is working fine. Super sweet. Marie Taylor, Sagittarius in the house. Hi, Diana. So me and Diana just did her birth chart. I thought it turned out super well, and we actually did it live. I think I'm going to go in there and change that Etsy listing. I forgot to put the banner, guys. I'm going to change that Etsy listing because I feel like I want to do them live. She's able to ask questions while we were doing it. So yeah, I definitely felt like it was super cool as we were doing it live. So most likely I might change that up. If you do purchase a birth chart interpretation reading in my Etsy shop and you would like it live and I haven't changed it yet, just send me a message and we can definitely set something up. All right. So hi, Sandra. Sandra, what do you think? Does everybody like the new camera? I totally did my face today, even though it's a little box, and I'm so glad that it is. I'm so super nervous just because my face is on there. But I know that everybody feels like more, I don't know, it's better when you can put a face to all the things, right? So Diana says it was fantastic, her birth chart interpretation. I'm super, super glad. I actually recorded hers. I did ask her first, of course. I actually recorded hers, and I'm gonna take some clips from it so that we can make a little advertisement for that birth chart interpretation, so you see like what you get, the value out of it. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. All right. So I'm definitely gonna have to change, like poor Junior. I make him take me thrift shopping all the time. It's where I find most of my blouses and stuff. And I totally just made him go get me a whole bunch, and I feel like now we're just gonna have to go get a whole bunch more. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I am going to use the Energy Oracle, guys, today. I'm not sure which camera to use. It's going to take me a while to get used to it, guys. But we're going to use the Energy Oracle for Energy of the Week, and then we are going to use Queen of the Moon for our main spread, just because that Gemini New Moon is very powerful this week. All right, so let's go ahead and timestamp. There was something else I was going to say. Oh, Power of Love. We're going to use Power of Love for guidance. All right, let's timestamp. Ooh, we just missed 4:44. Let's do 4:48 for Aries. So Aries, this is going to be for May 30th through June 5th. I did talk about Mercury retrograde finally coming to an end. This is the second Mercury retrograde. There will be another one in September, guys. So not completely done, but at least for now we are. And new moon in Gemini on Monday. So make sure, Aries, that you're doing your new moon rituals. Make sure that you're making your moon water. Make sure that you're setting intentions for new energy to come in. All right, so the energy oracle, I have it mixed up, and we're going to do reversals, and we all know how I feel about the reversals, right? But it's a little bit different for me, I've noticed here with the oracles than it is with tarot. So this is one of the few, the energy oracle is one of the few ones that I'm willing to put in reverse to see how it comes out. Look at that envy card. So envy in reverse is normally like you're envious of something, Aries, like you're jealous of something. You feel like someone got something that you didn't get. So coming out in reverse would be definitely saying like you've released some sort of envious energy, right? Look at them just trying to fly today. All right, Aries, let's see. I don't know if you guys noticed the matchstick in her mouth on the thumbnail, Aries, but that's definitely Aries energy right there. Aries is stubborn, right? Stubborn and doesn't, Aries has control issues for sure, lots of control issues. And Aries doesn't like to release something that they're not ready to release. So when Aries realizes that, you know, there's free will and all, guys, but when it gets to the point where you realize there's no other option, there's no other choice, Aries gets pissed and burns it down. So yeah. But when I was making that thumbnail, I definitely was thinking of that movie Firestarter. Have you guys seen the new Firestarter movie? I watched that movie, like, I think it's like a early 90s movie. It might even be like a late 80s movie, the original, and they've made a new one. So I definitely got that Firestarter energy for Aries. So it's like whatever's trying to hold on to you, Aries, as this new moon comes in, you're literally you're just burning it down. All right, Aries, energy May 30th through June 5th. So we have door to value coming out in reverse. We have victory coming out in reverse, and we have storm warning coming out in reverse. All right, so here's kind of what I'm getting. So the door to value says that you're not seeing your worth in a situation. And this could have something to do with like someone who has like their own business, because you can actually see like money flying in the door. So when the card comes out, it normally says that you don't see your own worth. I feel like that envious card came out earlier where it shows that she's in this like dark tunnel and she's looking out into this golden room. And it says that you're envious of the people that have the golden room, Aries. With it coming in reverse, it tells me that you're no longer envious because you've learned how to make your own gold. I do feel like that could be why that card came out in reverse. Victory in reverse is not that there isn't a victory, Aries. I feel like it's now the victory's changed. You see what you're doing as something different now than you did before. And you could even see like the purpose of what you're doing, Aries, could change as before, right? And what's happened is that storm, we're still talking about it, that Scorpio full moon that came in was definitely that storm that kind of came in and just knocked out all those chess pieces and just cleared the path for this new thing to be able to come in. And what it cleared was most likely your thought concept, Aries, like your belief about something, about why you were doing something or why you should do something. And I feel like all these cards coming out in reverse just tells me it's done, it's over. You finally figured it out. You finally learned to make your own gold, right? And now it's time for this new page that this new moon is bringing in. All right, let's use Queen of the Moon for the main spread. I just seen that purity card. You see it? So the purity card says that, again, a clean slate. I always talk about Colorado when I see that purity card because it shows all these mountains covered in snow. And it just reminds me, we used to live in a little town. My son's there now, but we used to live in this little town that had a ski resort at the top of the mountain, and super popular tourist place for sure. But the skiers always loved it when fresh snow came. Like there was a clean, they called it fresh powder, but it was like it just wiped away all the lines and it cleaned everything up and just gave you like a brand new redo. I just seen the new beginning card like 5 times. So let's see if it comes back out for Aries. Hi, Amber. All right, so self-reflection. I swear that's what it is. So it's very possible, Aries, that this is the week. This new moon comes in, and it's this week that you realize I've been doing something. I've been doing something. Maybe it's not necessarily that the purpose was wrong, Aries. The purpose could have got you to where you are today, but it's more like the purpose has changed. You've seen something in yourself that's changed. So now your purpose, something has changed. And I wouldn't say that your purpose has changed, but I do feel like maybe you were following your purpose for a different reason before. And the new moon in Gemini definitely like clears that up for you. So the void comes out as lesson learned. So the void is telling me, Aries, like one, whatever is happening. Again, remember I said that Aries is super stubborn and they're mad and they'll just burn it down. So spirit saying don't do that. Pause, reset. And it's definitely a pay attention to where you're putting your energy. I feel like you need to put your energy in you, Aries, but you could be definitely seeing something as a loss. And so the energy is going like towards the loss instead of towards what you're actually realizing, right? All right, let's look at outcome for Aries. Outcome. And the void is number 1. So it's like brand new, start over. So the fear card comes out. The fear card and the Queen of Moon, let's see, which way can you see it better? This way, I guess. So the fear card, it definitely shows like she's protected. She's like in this egg cocoon. There's all these blackbirds. Everything's like flying around her. The fear is definitely trying to attack her, and she's like in this fetal position, but she's protected. You wouldn't release whatever it was, Aries. You held on to it for so long, again, because you thought it had something to do with your purpose, and so it was bringing you like a lot of passion, Aries, a lot of drive, and you were holding on to that thing, but that caused you a lot of fear. And I feel like as you self-reflect, as you see that when you have your own gold, 2, there's a purpose. There is a purpose for everything. I don't want to like knock anybody's purpose, but maybe that person or that issue, the purpose was to get you started. And now you can release all of this and get going to what your purpose is, like what story you're writing, Aries. On the bottom, resilience. I definitely feel like Aries is very resilient for sure. All right, so I am going to use the Gilded Tarot. I just seen Capricorn, the Devil. All right, let's look at self-reflection, Aries. Let's see, what is it that you've realized? You've seen something. So the 6 of Cups comes out. It is something about your past. I did feel like Aries was holding on to something. Page of Wands. Pages are fearful. There is fear here. It's like fear to start something new, Aries. And Page of Wands is definitely Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Wands, fire sign. But it says baby steps, like take small steps, Aries. It doesn't have to be this massive situation, but it's definitely the 6 of Cups tells me it's definitely about something or someone from your past. All right, let's look at the Void card. So we have Justice. Yeah, it's almost like a karma balance I'm getting too for some of you, Aries. And when I say that, you're like, well, what does that mean? What did I do? Karma doesn't necessarily have to be bad. I do feel like in that situation, Aries feels like they've done something bad and they had to balance that issue out. But for some of you, this can actually just be saying that you're balancing. It doesn't have to be your bad karma. It could definitely say you're balancing your good karma, especially if you're starting over. And then you get the World card, and the World card says, like Spirit is offering you, these are new opportunities. You're closing out old chapters and you're starting something new. Let's look at that Fear card. So Knight of Swords. So there it is, Aries. The fear was to break away. To release someone or something from your past. The fear was definitely you didn't want to either give that person freedom, or you were scared to gain your own freedom. And the Chariot comes out, and the Chariot is the ride or die. So it tells me that you were definitely scared to move on from the situation, again, because you had such a strong, passionate belief about this person or the situation. Page of Cups is on the bottom. Again, fear, but that's actually fear in relationships, fear of emotions, fear to tell someone your emotions, and definitely could be a card about forgiveness. I feel like Aries doesn't have trouble forgiving other people. Aries has trouble forgiving themselves. So I see Libra and Cancer. In the World, I believe, is Saturn. Yeah, and Saturn rules Capricorn. For some of you, the Capricorn is what brought the balance to the karma. Look at that. All right, let's do guidance next. We have cause and effect. No joke. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of result. So I do feel like I'm talking to an Aries who definitely had to learn about karma, balancing things out, and definitely could have been balancing out like bad karma. I feel like some sort of opportunity with a Capricorn came in, Aries, and that definitely could have given you like assistance, right? And then evolution comes out, and evolution is definitely what happened. And it says you realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. That's what you've realized. That's what came with this self-reflection card. And then we have tolerance. So it's hard, Aries. You're not going to like it. But Aries Spirit's definitely saying don't burn it down. All right, it says you appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. Tolerance. All right, let's wrap it up for Aries with the Moonology Oracles. So Aries, this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like you're actually emotional, and this is a new moon. I don't think it's like overwhelming emotions. I didn't see any Ace of Cups, but I definitely sense like you're still in this grieving period, and there could be some sort of situation with like a ride or die partner. All right, so let's see. We have a time for healing, so that's what's happening. That's why all of this, blah blah blah, is happening. And the energy is gaining momentum. And then surrender to the divine. And surrender to the divine is going to fall. It is the full moon energy. You have waxing moon and bossing moon, but the tolerance card is going to fall on tolerance. So you're definitely having to surrender. Aries most likely focused on the free will, want it my way, want it my way. And when Spirit finally showed you, Aries, that it wasn't going to be your way, you're definitely having to surrender. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Aries. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And I'm just going to clean up really quickly, guys, and we will jump to Leo. Mama Deb on Twitch. Hello, Debbie. So now I kind of feel bad that I picked the match for the thumbnail, because I definitely felt the energy, but Spirit's saying no, no, don't burn it down. So Deb, what do you think about the different cameras? Is it super cool? or super not. I think so far it's okay. I'm definitely gonna have to do something about my background. Now you guys can see all this stuff hanging on the back of my door. Woohoo! All right, so we just finished Aries and we're almost ready for Leo. So Stranger Things is out, guys. Who watches Stranger Things? Did any of you guys ever watch that show? I've been waiting 3 years for this season to come out. So I'm definitely having a Stranger Things marathon, guys, when we're done. Come on, I know one of you guys watch Stranger Things. Don't be shy. I hear this time 11's going to be, ooh, my phone just totally glitched. But I hear that 11 is going to be mean this time. So what's that about? I have this other friend that watches Stranger Things. That's how Junior got me to do it after we get done with the live. He was like, he stayed up all night and watched them all already. So yeah, it's my turn. I'm ready. All right, guys, let's do Leo. Let me timestamp Leo. Let's do 2133 for Leo. So Leo, this is going to be for May 30th through June 5th of 2022. I did talk about the astrology a little bit at the beginning of the video. Mercury retrograde ending on June 2nd, thank goodness. But most importantly, the new moon in Gemini, Monday, May 30th. New moon in Gemini is very much about starting something new, clean slate, leaving everything in the past behind you, and starting all over. So door to spirit comes out. So usually when door to spirit comes out, it's number 32. It says that there's a veil, and the veil is being moved in order for spirit to get a message to you, or you're trying to move the veil to get a message to spirit. So there's definitely some sort of communication, spiritual communication here happening. The temple path comes out in reverse, and the fourth chakra, which is your heart chakra, comes out in reverse. So the temple path says that this is the path your soul chose. So Leo, it's like you're thinking that you're off the path. And I just want to say it's not possible to be off the path. I'm gonna sit there and pick out my eyeballs. But it's not possible to like stray. If you veer or there's a delay, it's all part of the way it was supposed to be. There's only one path. You can't actually like get on the wrong path, right? Every delay or every mistake or every lesson or every whatever that happens on your path is definitely part of what your soul planned for this lifetime, right? But I do feel like you feel like there's some sort of issue with being able to get or receive messages, give or receive messages from spirit. And it's possible, Leo, that you feel like you've strayed off the path for some reason. The fourth chakra is coming out, and the fourth chakra is coming out in reverse. And so the fourth chakra coming out in reverse kind of tells me, so your heart chakra, many times, this could have something to do with some sort of strong soul connection, absolutely. But many times with the heart chakra, I get telepathy, especially with door to spirit, the veil being moved so that you can get a message back and forth. So Leo, you could feel like there's some sort of blockage with telepathy, like there's something wrong and the messages are not getting through. On the bottom is that envy card, and the envy card is in reverse. So it says like you're no longer dissatisfied about a certain situation, which is interesting to me, Leo, because I feel like if I felt like I couldn't get a message through, I would be upset, and I would maybe feel like, especially if there was people around me that were able to do it easier than me. That's envious, right? So it's really interesting that it come out in reverse. It's almost like maybe you don't want the communication from this person because you don't want to be on this path anymore. Very possible. All right, Leo, let's use the Queen of the Moon, and let's see if we can figure out the challenge or obstacle for Leo in this situation. So we have action. So I do feel like you either need to take an action or spirit is wanting you to take an action. We have Hot Moon Extremes coming out for lesson learned. So Hot Moon Extremes is that card that says you're letting your emotions control your actions. And this could be actions like, you know, what it is that you're already doing too, Leo. And then outcome, we have the long night darkness moon. So you have 15, 34, and 40. But the long night darkness moon says, here's that new path. See the new path? Like, here's the new clean slate, the new piece of paper that you start writing your future on. You're scared too. There's fear, Leo. There's fear that you're doing something without someone, but it's like you almost want it to be that way. And most likely, Leo, it's because they've caused so many extreme emotions. The actions is not necessarily like you need to take an action, Leo. It's like spirit is pointing out the actions that you're already taking. So we have change on the bottom. So Leo, change says that it's very possible. You see how she's using the moon with her feet? Like it's very possible that you use this new moon to like catapult into the future. Leo, I do feel like you feel a little bit stagnant this week, like something is not budging the way you want it to go. All right, so let's use the Gilded Tarot. Thank you, Debbie. All right, let's look at that action card. Let's see why is action in your challenges or obstacles? The Hermit, and then Justice coming out. All right, so the Hermit is going within, definitely about like acknowledging, seeing something spiritual, spiritual awakenings, definitely. Justice is the strong Libra energy, but I just want to say Justice, even in the Aries reading, definitely about balancing some sort of karma. All right, let's look at that Hot Moon Extremes. So we have the Page of Pentacles, fear to start something new, and Seven of Cups, confusion. You're not seeing the new opportunities because see how darkness is coming out as the outcome? It's like you feel like the outcome of the situation is something difficult and something dark, but it's not. It's just how you're seeing it. Let's see what is actually here for the outcome. Right. So we have the Knight of Wands. Interesting because it did say action. But Knight of Wands, of course, wands are action, passionate action. Knights are messengers. They do travel to unknown places. And it is to have a conversation with someone. Many times with the Knight's card, people will say that they have a message to bring. So the message would be about something that you're passionate about, some sort of action, absolutely. But they actually want you to communicate back. It's like they don't want to just deliver the message. They want you to say something back. Ten of Cups also came out with that card. And Ten of Cups is like the complete opposite of that darkness card. You see that? And I definitely feel that. You feel that this is what's coming. But what's actually coming is you're going to be this knight, this courageous knight, Leo, and you're going to go after the things that make you emotionally content, make you emotionally happy, happy home, happy family. If I remember, Leo, this had last week, Leo, it had something to do with your family, home, and family then too. All right, so Seven of Wands is on the bottom. So Leo, Seven of Wands, it's about making healthy boundaries. And it could definitely be talking about like standing your ground about a certain situation for sure. All right, so let's do guidance for Leo next. So we have loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts, and that's how you're going to get that 10 of Cups. And then purpose, and you start following your purpose. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. And then trust on the bottom. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. I feel like you're struggling with that this week, but that's what opens up for you, Leo. All right, let's close it out for Leo with the Moonology Oracles. And this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. So we have meditate and contemplate, the new moon in Pisces. We have your dreams need a practical plan. You have the full moon in Taurus, and confidence is your key to success. And it's the new moon in Leo. So definitely some strong new moon energy. Take advantage of the new moon in Gemini. Write a new script. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And guys, I'm just going to clean up really quickly and we will do Sagittarius next. Deb on Twitch says she likes the extra cameras. Super cool. So it does seem like so far 2 out of 3 fire signs struggling to not just be pissed. It's going to be okay. I feel like after we're in that new moon energy, I would say for at least a week, I feel like you're going to start to see the new things come in, guys. And that's definitely going to help clear up that anxiousness. All right, so almost finished cleaning up from Leo. All right, I'm just going to grab a really quick drink. All right, let's timestamp Sagittarius. Let's do 32:32 because I'm going to wait for it. Look at that. So 32:32 for Sagittarius for the week of May 30th through June 5th. So Sagittarius, I did talk about the astrology at the beginning of the video. I mentioned Mercury Retrograde ends this week, thank goodness. But the new moon in Gemini is where I really want you to have your focus. The other 2 fire signs, Sagittarius, I could definitely sense that they're mad. There's definitely a lot of like anger issues. There's a lot of like having to release control issues with both Aries and Leo. So super interesting to see what's going to come out for you, Sagittarius. But I think what it is there's an ending to something and you can't quite see the beginning just yet. So there definitely could be, it's almost like an angry grieving. It's weird. All right. So I am using the Energy Oracle. All right, Sagittarius, let's see. What is the energy May 30th through June 5th? So we have the thinking woman coming out in reverse. We have angel of strength coming out upside right. And we have the sixth chakra coming up upside right. Indecision is on the bottom, and that's why the thinking woman is in reverse. So when the thinking woman comes upside right, it says that, see how I always get like this librarian type of energy with her. And there's like a stack of books down at this big concrete stairs down. So it looks like a big, I don't know, like maybe a basement of a library. The butterflies always stick out to me. But the thinking woman says that you're learning something. There could be someone coming into your environment that's teaching you something new, something that you didn't understand. But something happened, and either you, the person, didn't come in, or you didn't learn what you needed to from that person. I think that's why Angel of Strength is here, and I think that's why the sixth chakra is here. The sixth chakra, excuse me, is your third eye. So your third eye is very much like where you receive downloads. It's where you gain certain wisdom. You're able to see things differently than just what your eyes show you. Indecision coming out at the bottom of the deck, like bottom of the deck energy, Sagittarius, it tells me you're kind of stuck. You have two options here, and you're looking at both of them. And most of the times with the indecision card, I always feel like the person chooses one and they start to walk down like halfway down the path. That's how come you're able to see the path, but only about halfway, and then it starts to get blurry. And I feel like it's because you make a choice, Sagittarius, and you start to walk down the path, and then you're like, you know what? I changed my mind. I don't want to go down this path. And you turn around and you run back. And then you stand there and you look at your options again, and you choose the other one. And you get about halfway down that path. And then again, it starts to get blurry and you can't see what's coming. And you're like, nope, I don't want to do this. So you come back and you stay in the indecision. This is definitely going to have something to do. Magician in the Mirror comes out, Sagittarius. It is number 53. And the Magician in the Mirror is definitely a strong twin flame clue card for this particular oracle deck. So I'm most likely talking to someone who's a Sagittarius in a major aspect, and you are definitely struggling with releasing. Well, most likely it's expectations of this person. I just want to say it's the number 8 card. I don't find that to be like a coincidence. I feel like you need to learn, Sagittarius, that something is infinite, something is forever. All right, let's pull Queen of the Moon for the main spread. I just seen the Expect the Unexpected card. Honey, when did we say there is another blue moon? When did we say the other blue moon was coming? Was there a blue moon left this year? I can't remember. But I know like there's not gonna be another one till like 2024 or something. I think we might have had them all already. But the Expect the Unexpected card is definitely the blue moon card. A blue moon, guys, is when there's 2 full moons in a month's period time. And so the first one, of course, is the full moon, and the second one is like, you know, the blue moon, like once in a blue moon. All right, let's see, Sagittarius. Challenge or obstacle. So we have the hot moon coming back out. So the hot moon came out for Leo too. Sagittarius, the hot moon says you are a little, I almost said hot-headed. It's like you're angry about something, but it's something that you're really, really passionate about. And that's why, and like you're not able to control your emotions on the situation. I do see like the guy sweaty back, Sagittarius. So I'm not gonna blush because then you'll see it on camera. But yeah, like I feel like it's possible that you are throwing yourself into like really passionate, I mean, we'll look at the card, you know what I mean? Like just kind of activities in order to not deal with a certain situation. All right, let's look at lesson learned. Ooh, we have the void coming back out. I believe the void came out for Aries. And the void is like number 1. It's like this is the beginning of where you're headed. But a lot of times when people have the void energy, it's like they think that they're stuck or they're not, there's no movement, there's no action. See how dark the card is? Like there's just absolutely nothing. She's laying naked on the moon. So it's like there's absolutely nothing. Everything's been ripped away, stripped away, and it's time to start completely over. All right, let's look at outcome. Outcome for Sagittarius. We have peace coming out. So peace does show that like that bubble around her, and it does talk about having healthy boundaries and how having healthy boundaries can definitely bring you peace of mind. On the bottom, nourishment. So nourishment talks about mind, body, and soul. So it's almost like you are being guided to nourish yourself, to take care of yourself, but you have so much anger, not even just anger, actually, it's frustration. It's like frustration or like disappointment, that you're definitely trying to like not deal, and you're putting your energies in more, you know, extreme situations. All right, I don't even know why I'm jumping to guidance. I'm like, we don't even need to clarify. Let's not look at it. Sagittarius having sex. There, I told on you guys. I tattled. All right, let's look and see. Challenge or obstacle. Why is this hot man extremes here? 10 of Pentacles and the Tower come out. So 10 of Pentacles is goals, achievements, and the Tower just says that something happened and you jumped from the building, right? And like you had a tower moment. Most likely you were on the path to the 10 of Pentacles. Most likely, here's just an example already. Let's say you were married or you had a long-term relationship with someone and something in that relationship has changed, and you don't like it, right? And that's why you're kind of like putting your energy into these different passionate situations, because you're trying to like not experience this tower moment again. But the tower moment says that something surprising happened. So it tells me like long-term relationship that ended. You see what I'm saying? Like most of the time when you're in a long-term relationship, you don't think about it ending, right? Like the whole goal is to live happily ever after. So I do feel like something happened and there wasn't a happily ever after. All right, let's look at the void. So we have the Wheel of Fortune coming out, Jupiter. Things are fixing to start bending in your favor. Two massive major arcanas. You actually have three now: the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, and Justice. But Justice coming out, again, I'm getting that energy of like balancing your karma. But the Wheel of Fortune says something, Sagittarius has been balancing their karma, right? They've been doing this for quite some time, and it's like you're sick of it. But it's finally coming to an end. It's like things finally start to go in your favor, finally start to move in your favor, and you're able to balance that out. Let's look at peace of mind. That is the outcome. But I think what it's going to have something to do with is Sagittarius, regardless of what's happened here, and regardless of what this good fortune is or whatever this karmic balance is, you have to have the healthy boundaries and enforce those boundaries so that you can have peace of mind from here on out. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is about resources, but that's not it. You're the resource, Sagittarius. You're the one, you know where to get resources. So people come to you all the time and they're saying, please help me, Sagittarius, help me, help me, help me. But it's not balanced, right? You're helping them, but they're not helping you. There's something that's not balanced. And that's why you have to have this healthy boundary. And I do see the peacock, which does represent divine masculine. The Four of Cups also comes out. And Four of Cups is interesting in the Gilded Tarot, because many times the Four of Cups says you're blocking something out. It usually shows the person it's like sitting under the tree with his arms crossed, and they're not even looking at the new cup the spirit's trying to like give them. But in the Gilded Tarot, he sees the new opportunity. And not only does he see the new opportunity, Sagittarius, but he has a book open. So it's like, not only do I see that I am this person for everyone, but I see what I need to do about it now, like from here on out, right? Seven of Pentacles is on the bottom. Seven of Pentacles, I keep saying, is that card that says you're almost there. What is this? What is this nonsense? I swear I just seen a card. So weird. I thought I seen one. Look at that. I knew I did. It was the forgiveness card, Sagittarius. All right, guys. So let's do guidance for Sagittarius, and I am using the power of love. So the past came out, the past and the present came out. Coincidence? I think not. All right, so the past says, through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Present says, you live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. So if I'm talking to a Sagittarius twin out there, use that energy. You can release expectation and still use that powerful twin flame energy. Absolutely. And then we have commitment. It says you dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is your essence of your very being. And it's going to fall on that peace of mind where it's telling me like you need to set healthy boundaries and enforce those healthy boundaries. I'm not saying don't be a resource to someone, Sagittarius, but what I am saying is don't let them take advantage. Satisfaction was on the bottom. All right, Sagittarius, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle, and this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like it is an emotional week for you, but I sense more excitement. The last card tells me that, the Four of Cups. You're not blocking anything new out. You're ready for something good, not something like the hot moon that's just like flimsy or not solid. You're ready for something like firm, solid, because you're taking the time to learn about it. So balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces. I want to say that came out for Leo. What do you need to release? The waning moon. I do sense that you're releasing and letting go of something, some sort of person or expectation. And then it says, expect powerful changes, the new moon eclipse. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And that's it, guys. That's the fire signs for the week of May 30th through June 5th. All right, guys, I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then I'm going to go catch up on the comments. It is that time, guys. I will be offering free readings. Please hit that like button for me if you hung out. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Sagittarius, after having the most fun out of the fire signs, definitely. Sagittarius, after doing the naughty things. Suppose there's nothing wrong enjoying yourself a little, right? She said Sagittarius was on point. Made me blush. Made me blush. Sandra says jealous. All right, so while you guys are getting your questions ready, I'm just going to go talk about a couple of things. I do have a few announcements I want to talk about and show you. So sorry. I hate it when I cough into the camera. Let's see. So Facebook, guys, I see you guys in on Facebook. Thank you so very much for coming in. Please support the channel, or our page, I guess I should say, with Facebook stars. So the Facebook stars are next to your comments. Facebook sent me a little notification and said that I was not talking about this enough in our lives. So they're right. I don't. I just forget to, you guys. But if you're watching from Facebook, thank you so very much. We did recently get monetized on Facebook, which is super, super cool. And the Facebook stars definitely do help. Facebook actually matches the stars up to a certain amount. So each star you send any of the Facebook live streamers that you like, anyone you send stars to. It is actually a penny per star. And that's how it turns into funds. And it definitely gets, I believe you have to have $25 before Facebook actually matches you. But they will match you up to $750, guys. So it's super huge. It definitely helps the channel, definitely helps us grow, and definitely helps us continue to do what we're doing, right? So that was one thing I did want to mention for Facebook only. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. And then we have the Purple Lunar Rose newsletter. This is my first newsletter, guys. And I actually messed it up already because it says that Mercury retrograde is still going, and Mercury retrograde actually ends this week. So I do apologize for that. But please know it's over. We get a few months, at least until like September, before Mercury retrograde comes back. But the way to get the newsletter is to join my personal Gumroad account. And you'll just see it. So on there, it's gumroad.com/purple lunar rose. And when you get there, you'll see my bio. You'll see the twin flame energy updates, extended versions that we used to sell before we started doing them live on Facebook. But that's how I'm going to start doing the Purple Lunar Rose newsletter. So each Monday, I'm going to try to do one of these, guys. I'm not going to set that in stone because I do have a lot of work and I do stay very busy. But it's just short and sweet. And it's just really a brief summary of what I go through and learn for the next week's astrology anyway. So it's not really like adding too much extra work for me. I'm just going to throw the information in the newsletter. And then that way, when that week comes out, you guys are already up to date with the astrology, what's happening, what's current, what's leaving, that kind of stuff. And I will, of course, put Facebook events if we're having any special events in that Purple Lunar Rose newsletter. So if you would like the newsletter, yes, check out the Gumroad link in the description box at the very, very, very bottom. Just click it, put your email in, and you'll receive your Purple Lunar Rose newsletter. All right, so the Facebook event I want to talk about Monday, May 30th. We're doing it in the evening time. Please come watch on Facebook. It is Facebook only, guys. So if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, you will have to come over to my Facebook page if you haven't done so already. Please do so. Link is in the description box for that also. But yes, we're going to do it on there. We're going to do free new moon readings with this new moon in Gemini. I'm super excited. I called it the light at the end of the tunnel because it's definitely what's happening. We're all coming out. Here in the United States, we're coming out of the winter months, which always gives you that kind of like, secluded type of energy. It's summer. The energy is picking up, right? Gemini is very much about socializing, being out with your friends, family. I can't wait till we go out on the boat. I think we're going on the boat for Amelia's birthday. So yeah, it's very much about like, making plans, gathering together, having fun, enjoying the sun, all of that good stuff. So I'm super excited for this new moon. Monday, May 30th, guys, on my Facebook page only. We will be doing that. It is a free event. So there is no charge. So just come in and join us. All right, I think that is it. That is all the things I wanted to talk about. Oh my gosh, Sandra, you're gonna have to tell us what that is. I have several. I don't have my phone because, of course, it's up on the mount. But I used the time passages. That's actually what I use to do your guys' birth charts. And then I also have like the moon lily calendar. I do that also. And that's the one that gives us like the daily affirmations and tells us like where the moon is daily. So yeah, I use those. Sweet. Diana says she will be there for sure. I'm so glad. I'm super excited. Oh, look, Kai is there and would like a quick reading, please. Absolutely. So I'm going to stick with the energy oracle. Yeah, Sandra, please share. Absolutely. All right, Kai. So I'm going to use, I actually read for Kai before. So super, oh, I just got the goosebumps. What's that about? I guess just maybe remembering the energy. But yeah, so super cool. So let's see what comes out. All right, so I'm just going to read the energy. So let's see, what is your energy right now? Ooh, we have door to spirit and the seventh chakra. Super interesting. So you're feeling really spiritual at the moment. Door to spirit, again, the veil being moved so that energy, messages, that type of thing can go back and forth. And then the seventh chakra is that purple crown chakra. And it's very much saying that you have, again, a higher connection, a higher understanding. And then we have man holding a coin in reverse. Kai, what is that about? Okay, so man holding a coin. All right, so here's what I'm getting. Ready? I got makeup, guys. Ugh. Anyway, all right, so um you do this. You have this spiritual power. 32, 41, and 43. So the numbers can definitely mean something. But you have this connection to spirit, but you don't think you do. And the reason I say that is because man holding a coin comes out, and man holding a coin says that it's about your worth. It doesn't necessarily have to be monetary, like money worth. But with these two spiritual cards coming out before man holding a coin in reverse comes out, kind of tells me that you have this powerful connection, but you don't believe it, or you don't see it, or you don't know or understand the worth of it just yet. Man holding a heart is on the bottom. Super interesting, both of those. Interesting. Man holding a heart says that someone comes in your life and teaches you something about unconditional love. All right, so let's do a little past, present, future. Past, present, future. That's going to be your current energy, like what you're feeling at the moment. So let's see what you've been dealing with in the past, present, future. In the past, Four of Wands, a union, a firm foundation. Seven of Pentacles, trying to be patient with someone in a union. Present, we have Six of Pentacles, giving assistance or getting help. Eight of Swords, you could be getting help to break free from some sort of like self-entrapment. The Eight of Swords is that card where she's surrounded by all the swords, but remember, her feet are never bound. And then future energies, we have Seven of Cups, so you have choices, you have options. And the Devil card, interesting. So the Devil card could be a strong Capricorn energy. You could have a strong Capricorn energy, but the Devil card could say that you decide to like take over, heal. The Devil, of course, always shows the two people bound at the bottom, and it always talks about like toxic relationships and unhealthy habits and all that kind of stuff. So it could be telling me that in the future you choose to like take care of that situation, right? You choose yourself and you stop doing that. So Kai, do you have Capricorn in like a major aspect? I feel like you may. A Knight of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. Overall energy is breaking free for something, finding clarity, finding freedom. It's like you either tell someone or something like you're just free to go do whatever it is you need to go do. You're not going to try to control the situation anymore. All right, let's pull a Power of Love card for Kai. Creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. Purpose. You possess a determination and dedicated to consciously demonstrating love. That is your purpose. And acceptance. And I see that violet too. Just throwing that out there. But acceptance says you're ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. And that's definitely it. All right, Kai, I hope that was helpful. That's okay, Deb. Thank you so much. And thank you for watching on Twitch. Definitely helps. Absolutely. Yes, guys, we are on YouTube. We're on Twitch. We're on Facebook. So watch us from wherever you're most comfortable, of course. We're still struggling with YouTube for monetization. We are getting closer and closer each day. I feel like now that we're more focused on Facebook because we got monetized on Facebook first, I feel like now YouTube will come in. Like it's gonna be one of those weird ones, where you wake up and they're just all there, and it came like when you weren't paying attention. You know what I mean? Awesome. Diana says, thank you. On point. Love it. All right. Super cool. Reading, please. Sandra says, all right, all right. Let's stick with the. Oh, I sounded like Matthew McConaughey for just a second. I almost did the all right, all right. All right, let's do the energy oracle. We got our first payment on Facebook. Oh, we don't have it yet. I shouldn't say that, but it shows it on our payout page. I don't know if I told you guys that. I look at it like 5 times a day. I don't know. It's super cool when you get monetized. It's so exciting. It makes all the work totally worth it for sure. People don't realize how much work this is. It's crazy. But I just want to say, in the time that it does take to get monetized, people also don't realize that you're marketing yourself. You know what I mean? You're marketing your own business. So you have to use that opportunity and see that opportunity instead of thinking I'm having to do all this before I can get monetized. You see what I mean? It's definitely an opportunity to show off your skills and to bring like your own advertisement to your own business. That's what I used YouTube for this entire time. All right, so here we go, Sandra. All right, so we have the 6th chakra coming up upside right. And again, that's the 3rd eye. You could be receiving some sort of like spiritual information, spiritual wisdom. Door to romance is in reverse. It's number 33. So you have 40 and 33. Door to romance in reverse shows this cage locked up. But door to romance upside right, Sandra says that there is an opportunity for some sort of romantic situation. You've learned something. The 3rd eye tells me that you've gained some sort of knowledge, some sort of download, like something from the universe that says you've closed the like the opportunity is not there no more. And then we have journey. And the reason you closed it is because you've realized that you're ready to go on your journey. The journey card does show her bags are packed. She's ready to go. And one thing that I love about the journey card is you can see that all the arrows point one way. And she's going like against the grain way, right? So we have 40, 33, and 2. On the bottom of the deck was 24, adjacent possibilities. It is coming out in reverse. You're fearful that so adjacent possibilities upside right. It talks about how there's these different ways to get to your goal. Your goal is down here, the white light at the end, right? It's the end of the hall. It's the door you want to go through. But there's a door in the middle of your way, and it shows these other doors that are open, and some of them are closed on the way there. But the whole point is that just because an obstacle fell in your way doesn't mean you can't choose another route and still reach the same goal. The goal doesn't change. It's always the same goal. You're just going to go at it in a different way. So coming out in reverse, Sandra tells me, I feel like you think that there's no, you could be struggling to find like another route. All right, let's do a real quick past, present, future. So past, we have a Page of Pentacles and Page of Cups. Fear to start something new. And then forgiveness, offering forgiveness, asking for forgiveness. Fear to ask for forgiveness, or fear to even give forgiveness. A 6 of Wands right now is some sort of victory. You're acknowledging something, you're noticing something. And Knight of Swords, again, that breakup card, that card that says you're free to go do whatever it is you want to do. And then future energies, I love it. Major Arcana, the Magician comes out, and 6 of Cups. Reunion. You manifest some sort of reunion with someone in the near future, someone from your past. They could have strong Capricorn in a strong placement, definitely. Or it could be saying that you're just breaking free from that unhealthy, toxic type of relationship. All right, so let's pull A guidance card for Sandra. Release. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. All right, Sandra, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. I see all the bullseye. All right, guys. Oh, Robin, I see you. Robin in Facebook. She said, yes, bags been packed and still packing. Perfect guidance. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Sandra. All right, Robin, let me know you're still there. Sweet, thank you. All right, Robin, let's do a real quick current energy. Current energy for Robin. Woo, did you see that? Stop. All right, so the temple path, and I'm not going to be able to know if it came out in reverse or not, but Robin, the temple path says that you're on the path that your soul chose for this lifetime. Door to value comes out. You could be starting to see value in a certain situation, like the path that you're on could be leading you to value. So you have 12 and 31, 1, 2, 3, 1. And then you have 28, victory. So I definitely feel like you're following your purpose, you're following your path, you're doing something you're supposed to be doing, you're starting to see the value in it. And of course, that would bring in a victory. Man holding a coin is on the bottom. Again, like understanding your worth, discovering your worth, that type of situation. All right, Robin, I'm going to do a real quick past, present, future. So in the past, we have 3 of Swords energy. So healing from a broken heart. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy. Feeling suspended between 2 worlds. Like you can't move forward. You can't go backwards. You feel like you have to sacrifice something. In the present, right now, 8 of Pentacles. The reason all of this is coming out good is because you've been really dedicated, really focused on your work, career, purpose. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles coming out. You've also been very patient. You've been waiting for something very patiently. And most likely it's because you feel it coming in. It's like you know there's some sort of reward to this work that you're doing. And then we have the Page of Cups. Again, offering someone a small token of love or forgiveness. And the 3 of Cups, celebrating with soul tribe, soul sisters, soul family. There could be someone in your soul tribe that you offer forgiveness for in the near future. And then bottom of the deck is the Leo card with strength. All right, Robin, let's pull a guidance card. Integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. Creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. And here it is. Ready? Discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. All right, Robin, I hope that was helpful. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so very much for coming in and watching the fire signs. Make sure timestamps, if you came in later, I will put timestamps in as soon as we're done with the live stream. You'll just click Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It'll take you exactly where you want to go. I know that life is short and we're all super busy and we don't have time to listen to all my chit chat. I do recommend watching other people's free readings when we're doing them. One, it really shows you if you can connect with my energy or if I'm connecting with your energy. I do feel like for many of you, you're going to resonate with other people's readings because we're all in a very similar soul tribe, or we're all on a very similar soul journey in this particular lifetime. So I just want to say, if you hear other readings and something resonates, but it's not necessarily for you, it's definitely spirit trying to tell you something. It doesn't necessarily have to be for you. I know there's like a lot of quiet people. It tells me, guys, how many is in here from Facebook, how many is in here from YouTube, Twitch, and I see you guys being very, very quiet and watching patiently. So I do feel like the messages most likely resonate with you also. If you are interested in private readings where it's not just me, you, and everybody on YouTube, yes, make sure to check out my Etsy shop, and I would love to do a free read. I mean, not free. They're not free, guys. Do a reading for you. I do offer the free readings at the end of the lives. So yes, don't be shy, guys. Nadina Singha. Asking for a timing. Says, when will they get in a relationship? When? Superman, emotions are running high. Is this Sagittarius? Is Sagittarius a Superman? Let's look and see. So the next full moon is June 14th, and that is going to be the Sagittarius full moon. And I want to say, I believe it is a Superman. I'm just going to look really quickly. So it is. So it's a super flower moon. So you're asking a question about timing, and the supermoon came out when the next supermoon is June 14th. So I hope that was helpful. Oh, and it does say emotions are running high. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Ooh, I just seen all the ones. 1111111. Love it. All right. Thank you so much for coming in. Please join us tomorrow as we're going to do the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn at 2 p.m. Central Time. Again, I will be offering free readings at the end of that. But yes, guys, if you're looking for something a little bit more private, a little bit more intimate, just check out the Etsy shop. And the link, of course, is in the description box. All right, guys, I will see you guys all soon. Thank you so much. As always, I am always sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.